follow my lead. We on the road to achieve
success and settle for less.
no need. If you could dream, you can achieve what you believe.
What's going on, Iron Body Crew? It's your boy D Wills here, coming at y'all giving another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the importance of cardio. Alright, so let's get into this. Cardio is about training your cardiovascular, respiratory, and skeletal muscular system. It's very important that you remember that because it's about conditioning your heart and your lungs to be able to consume as much oxygen as it possibly can so that you can have more stamina, which is one of the benefits. This is the reason why you see professional boxers running like 30 plus miles a week when they prepare for a fight, so that they can increase their oxygen reserve so that they can have more stamina when they get into their fight. However, one thing to note is that in order for your oxygen reserve to increase, you have to be able to apply progressive overload to your training. If you do the same cardio routine without increasing the intensity or time, your body from a physiological standpoint will not change because you've grown too efficient at the routine. Once you've grown efficient at doing anything, you enter a period of plateau. You have to continue to stress your cardiovascular and your respiratory system over a period of time in order for your body to continue to adapt. Now, most people think that cardio is just getting on the treadmill or getting on the elliptical machine or getting on the bike, you know, all of the other stuff, you know, like at the gyms you see. But that's more of aerobic training, which is one form of cardio. Cardio is about keeping your heart elevated for a period of time. So technically you could really do cardio with lifting weights. If your rest periods are 30 seconds or less, then you're also doing cardio training. So for those who find aerobic training a bit boring, you can just switch it up by doing some circuit training or just, you know, lifting weights with 30-second rest periods or less, just to, you know, break up the monotony. Everyone should be doing cardio at least 4 or 5 days per week. If you're doing some heavy resistance training, then you probably should be doing more LIST cardio, which is low intensity steady state cardio, so that you don't get burnt out from the high intensity of resistance training mixed with your cardio. Now, if your resistance training varies in intensity, then basically on the days where you're going to be training more high intensity with the weights, you want to do more LIST cardio. On the days where you're going to be doing more low intensity on the weights, then you want to do like high intensity cardio, like HIIT style cardio. Doing cardio offers many benefits like a reduction in coronary artery disease, improved glucose tolerance, increased high density lipoprotein cholesterol, which is your good cholesterol, lowers rates of type 2 diabetes, stroke, colon cancer, and also breast cancer. It also offers psychological benefits like decreased depression and also anxiety. Now, in order to progress with your cardio, let's say if you're doing like a aerobic style training, you want to try to focus on making very small changes to your cardio from week to week, not huge jumps, just because your body may not be able to handle trying to make such, you know, big jumps anyway. The body always adapts better to very small changes over time anyway. That's a general rule when you're talking about progressive overload. Trying to make significant jumps when anything is only going to wind up possibly getting you hurt. So let's say you usually run on the treadmill for 5 miles per hour, which is 5.0 on the treadmill, and you usually do that for about 20 minutes. Well, one way that you could progress that is the very next week, just up it by 0.1. So instead of running 5 miles per hour, which is 5.0, just increase it to 5.1 miles per hour for that same 20 minutes. Because I can almost promise you, you won't even feel the difference, but your body will know that it's actually being progressed with something different. It's being overloaded with something different. And so if you keep making those small, subtle changes, your body will continue to adapt, and before you know it, you'll be running 7 miles per hour over the course of what, 20, 30 weeks. And it's like, you would have never dreamed you would have been able to get to that point, but making those small changes from week to week is really the key to being able to make it happen. Okay, so you're deconditioned and you're not really in that good a shape, then you could always break your cardio up. So instead of trying to do like 30 minutes in one session, you could also do like 3 10-minute sessions, or you could do 2 10-minute sessions, and just until you can get to the point where you can do everything all in one session, so you don't have to try to, you know, tire yourself out completely. And also, as a general rule, you want to try to keep your cardio and your resistance training separate if you can, only if you can. If you can't, then focus on just doing your cardio right after your resistance training. It's not going to make a drastic difference for the average lifter. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will be coming at y'all again soon. Take it easy. Peace.